Evet, deprem. Deprem. Yıkıl. Lan yıkıl lan. Yıkıl. Elektrik gitti. Her şey gitti.
Yıkıldı. Allah'ım Allah'ım. Allah'ım. Yıkıldı yıkıldı. Allah'ım.
In just a few seconds, the ground in Sındırgı shook violently. A three-story building collapsed. Dust filled the air. Screams echoed in the darkness. Phone signals vanished. And in Turkey, this wasn't a movie scene. It was reality. At 7:53 p.m. local time, a powerful earthquake struck the Sındırgı district in Balikesir province. According to Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, it measured 6.1 while the Kandilli Observatory reported 6.0. The epicenter was located 11 kilometers deep along the Simav Fault Zone, Sındırgı segment. The cause movement along a right lateral fault, the result of constant shifts in Earth's tectonic plates. This was no random event. Turkey sits in one of the most complex seismic zones in the world, and every tremor is a reminder when the ground rages. Only thorough preparation can save lives. Sındırgı, a quiet town at the foot of the mountains, known for its hot springs, suddenly became the focus of the entire nation. 10 buildings collapsed completely. Among them, a three-story structure with a shop on the ground floor was reduced to rubble. The first minutes after the quake were chaos. GSM mobile networks went down in both the town and surrounding villages. No one knew what was happening in rural areas. The mayor had to dispatch rescue teams to each village, searching through the darkness. Amid the debris, faint knocks and cries for help faded away. Rescue teams worked tirelessly. Within hours, 4 people were pulled out alive, but 2 more remained trapped. The clock was ticking. Nighttime temperatures were dropping fast. Rain could arrive at any moment, and with every passing minute, the chances of survival under the rubble grew slimmer.
543 369 0252 Ya.
This earthquake reignited an old but never resolved debate. Why do buildings in Turkey collapse so easily? Thousands compared the situation to Japan or Russia, countries that also face earthquakes of similar magnitude but suffer far less damage thanks to strict building standards. The phrase, "earthquakes don't kill people, negligence does," spread widely on social media, reflecting public frustration with construction inspections. If buildings were designed and built to proper earthquake-resistant standards, today's outcome could have been different. This is not only a technical matter, it's an ethical one, choosing between doing things right from the start or paying with lives later.
Yıkıldı. Allah'ım Allah'ım. Allah'ım. Allah'ım.
Authorities urge the public to follow official updates, stay alert for aftershocks, and avoid unstable structures. But for many, the question remains, will these warnings lead to real change? The Sındırgı earthquake is not just a natural disaster, it's a wake-up call for prevention. In high-risk areas, ensuring that buildings are solid, using quality materials, and following proper construction techniques cannot be overlooked. Communities must also be equipped with knowledge on how to respond when a quake strikes. From finding safe shelter to keeping communication devices and essential supplies ready. Looking toward the future, 3 priorities stand out. First, enforce strict building codes as mandatory in hazard zones. Second, educate communities so people know how to react quickly and correctly in an emergency. Third, strengthen international cooperation, learning from countries like Japan, where early warning systems and quake-resistant infrastructure have saved thousands of lives.
Kadın cesedi gördük burada. Kadının kolu var. Çıkarmaya çalışıyorlar.
Bak şimdi. Bak. Reza kara bak. Bak Reza kara bak. Gelme. La.
Focusing only on technical and structural safety, the Sındırgı quake has other impacts that cannot be ignored. Economically, this is a region dependent on tourism and agriculture, especially income from hot springs. A disaster like this can scare off visitors for a long time, directly hurting local livelihoods. Psychologically, even if homes remain standing, the feeling of insecurity can linger, preventing families from returning to normal life. In terms of infrastructure, the mobile network outage revealed that local communications are still too fragile in the face of disasters, a gap that must be fixed immediately. Each disaster also puts heavy pressure on authorities to quickly provide support, rebuild, and reassure the public. These perspectives show that the damage from an earthquake is not measured only in deaths or collapsed buildings. The consequences ripple through the economy, social psychology, and public trust. Recovery must therefore rebuild not just structures, but confidence and long-term resilience. In the end, the Sındırgı earthquake is not just a short news headline that will fade from memory. It's a clear reminder that nature holds forces we cannot control. The only thing we can control is how well we prepare. From the bricks in our buildings to the skills and awareness of each person, every individual can help create a safer community by supporting proper construction standards, joining disaster preparedness programs, and standing united in times of crisis. Today, Sındırgı is Turkey's story. Tomorrow, it could be anywhere's story. Preparing now is the only way to avoid being caught off guard when disaster knocks on the door. Thank you for watching this video from Raging Planet. If you found it valuable, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into climate, nature, and humanity. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss our latest updates. Some visuals in this video are for illustrative purposes and may not depict the full extent of the real events. Always stay updated with your local weather forecasts and prepare safety plans for yourself and your family. We'll see you in the next video.